Good day, everyone. Welcome to King FS Trading Mastery. If today is your first time of checking on our channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button and ensure you click the bell icon for notification so you can be notified whenever we upload any new content. All right. So let's get started. Our last week analysis, 75 to 80% of the analysis we did last week played out as expected, which give a lot of our members good profit. So will be today will be the analysis between Monday 22nd and Friday 26th. So let's pay close attention to every information we'll be sharing right now. So if you do not know about this strategy, you want to search on our channel, look for the King strategy so you can learn and understand the strategy properly so you can be able to use this weekly analysis. Right, so this is going to help you guys a lot to be able to trade this analysis profitably. So make sure you check on our channel. There are a bunch of videos on how you can use this strategy. Just search for the King strategy. So let's get started. The first pair we'll be looking at today is AUD Swiss franc. AUD Swiss franc. Okay. Last week we saw a last week closed with bullish candle. This is an indication for us that this is still going to keep going up. Okay. So and daily as well, we have a very bullish candle. So this is a great opportunity for us that AUD Swiss franc is still going up. So our next target for AUD Swiss franc is 0.7251. So on AUD USD, we want to look for a buy. We want to look for a buy. Still has a very long way to go to the upside. So let's look for a buy on AUD USD. So we wait for the pullback as usual so we can catch a good entry. So wait for the pullback and catch your buy entry to the upside. So on AUD Swiss franc, you look for a buy. AUD Swiss franc, look for a buy. So AUD JPY, the pair is currently sitting at a resistance right now, but I can see this resistance get broken to the upside, probably to this level. Okay, so I can see it breaking to the upside because last week candle opened with a very strong bullish candle, so we expect this resistance to get broken. So we want to look for a buy on AUD JPY. AUD JPY, look for a buy. So as usual, we wait for that pullback to happen, then we catch our entry to the upside. So our first take profit is going to be 83.14, while our next take profit we can start aiming at 84.67. Okay, so on AUD JPY we look for a buy. AUD USD, this is also a good one to look out for. Resistance has been broken, so it's expected it's targeting the next resistance on AUD USD. So on AUD USD, let's look for a pullback as well. Look for a pullback on AUD USD, preferably to this support, and if not, when you see the continuation pattern, you want to catch it. Okay, you can use the continuation pattern based on the stochastic cross to the upside because the trend is very strong right now. So it may not pull back pretty well, so you will want to catch your entry to the upside through the continuation pattern. So look for a buy on AUD USD. AUD USD, look for a buy. AUD card. AUD card, we can see that resistance has been broken on AUD card. So this pair is expected to pull up to 1.0226. So this still has a very long way to go. Probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks, this aim will be achieved in the next 2 or 3 weeks, depending on how market is going to move. So on AUD card, let's look for a buy. Look for a buy entry on AUD card. AUD card, look for a buy entry. So you wait for that pullback to happen, then you catch your entry to the upside. AUD card, look for a buy. AUD NZD, as usual, we go to the higher time frame. This is still expected to pull up some more to this level. If at all we are going to see another pullback, it's still expected to touch this level. AUD NZ is expected to rise to 1.0839. 0839. So let's look for a buy. The cross has already happened. Okay. So once market opens, you want to be careful to look for a buy. Look for a buy to the upside. If there is no gap between market, but if there is a gap, you may want to wait for it to pull back, okay, and catch your entry to the upside. All right. Either you take it right here to the upside, or you wait for it to pull back, catch your buy entry to the upside. AUD NZD, look for a buy. AUD NZD, look for a buy. Card Swiss franc. This is also a good one to look for a buy, as last week candle closed with a bullish candle. So this is still expected to rise to 0.7181. Card Swiss franc is still expected to rise up more. So wait for a pullback, catch your buy entry to the upside. Card Swiss franc, look for a buy entry. It still has a very long way to the upside at 0.7181. So it's going to be a good one to look for a buy. Card Swiss franc, look for a buy. The next one we'll be looking at is Euro AUD. Euro AUD, this is still expected to draw some more and possibly get this support broken and look for another level around 1.4922. So it's still expected to drop some more far to the downside if this resistance this support get broken. But with the present candle we're looking at, I'm expecting this to get broken. I'm expecting this to get broken to the downside. So let's look for a sell on Euro AUD. Euro AUD, look for a sell. So you wait for that pullback to happen, then catch your sell entry. Euro AUD, look for sell. Euro AUD, look for sell. The next one we'll be looking at Euro card. Same thing goes right here. Euro card is still expected to drop to 1.5204. It's expected to drop down to 1.5204 Euro card. So let's look for a good sell entry, as this support has been broken. This very support has been broken. So let's look for a good sell entry or continuation entry. Look for a pullback entry with 5 and 12 moving average, or look for your continuation entry on stochastic. All right, look for a continuation entry on stochastic or look for a proper pullback. So you want to look for a sell on Euro card. Euro card, look for a sell. Euro NZD. Euro NZD, same thing goes right here. This is expected to drop down to 1.6294. Euro NZD is still expected to drop some more to 1.6294. So as you can see, series of support has been broken right here. So this is expected to pull up a little bit It's expected to pull up a little bit. Then look for your sell entry, or you take on the continuation entry through stochastic. So Euro NZD, look for a sell. Euro NZD, look for a sell. Euro GBP is the next one we're looking at. So support has been broken. So the next level of target is right here. The next level of target is 0.8576 on Euro GBP. Euro GBP. So Euro GBP is expected to drop down more and more. So Euro GBP, look for sell. Look for sell on Euro GBP. The continuation entry has already triggered. You can see stochastic cross to the downside. So once market opens, you may want to take this to the downside. You may want to take this to the downside. Or if there is a gap, once market open, wait for that pullback. Then take your sell entry. All right, take your sell entry. Euro GBP, look for sell. Euro GBP, look for sell. The next one we'll be looking at is Euro USD. This is not a strong one to look out for right now, but I can see some little bit opportunity right in there. So we may want to look for a small opportunity on Euro AUD to look for a buy. Sorry, Euro USD rather, to look for a buy. So when you're looking for a buy, this is going to be your first take profit. Okay, so look for a buy on Euro USD and take your profits before 1.2166. Euro USD, look for a buy. Take your profit before 1.2166. Next one we'll be looking at GBP JPY. GBP JPY. This is currently at a resistance, but I am optimistic this may get this level broken during this coming week. So this is a pair we need to be careful with, but I'm hoping this is going to get broken and come up to 1.15306. Okay, so with this, you want to look for a buy entry with GBP JPY. All right, GBP JPY, you want to look for a buy entry. GBP JPY, you want to look for a buy entry. So next one on the list is GBP USD. GBP USD, this is still expected to rise to 1.4259 GBP USD. Okay, so proper pullback is what we're waiting for right here. Wait for that pullback to happen. It's already pulling back, so wait for your entry. Wait for your entry and look for your buy entry on GU. Okay, still has a very long way to the upside. So once you're okay with your profit in between, you take your profit and let another buy entry signal shows up, then you take another trade, another buy entry. So GU, look for a buy. GBP USD, look for a buy. The next one we'll be looking at is G Chef. The next one we'll be looking at is G Chef. G Chef is still going to rise to 1.2805 because of the last week bullish candle. So there might be a little pullback in between, okay, as the trend is a little bit strong right now. So there might be a little pullback. So wait for a pullback and catch your entry, catch your buy entry to the upside. G Chef, is expected to rise again. It's expected to rise. So G shelf, look for buy entry. G shelf, look for buy entry. The next one on the list is G card, GBP card. GBP card is currently sitting at a resistance. Okay, so we want to also be careful, but I can see minor resistance has been broken, so this may pull up to somewhere here. It will pull up to 1.7786. GBP card is expected to pull up to 1.7786. So we want to look for a buy to the upside. Look for a buy. So once the cross between the black and blue moving average happens, look for your buy and take your profit before 1.7786. G card, look for a buy. GBP card, look for a buy. NZD USD. NZD. So this is at a resistance. This is a pair you have to be careful with. Okay, but we can catch some buy entry in between once market opens. So once the pullback happens, or you take the continuation, take the pullback buy entry, or take the continuation entry with stochastic. So NZD look for a buy. This is not a strong one because it does not have the ability to push up very well, as the pair is currently sitting at a resistance. But I'm convinced with the candle that closed last week and the daily candle, so this may be a good one to pull up. So anything can happen in the market, so we'll wait and see what's going to happen. So you want to look for a buy, but be careful with this pair and take your profit before 0.7348. Okay, so NZD is currently going strong, so this may give this pair opportunity to break up. So look for a buy on NZD USD, NZD JPY. Okay, resistance has been broken right here, as you can see. So this is expected to pull up to 78.42 during this coming week. Okay, so look for a good buy on NZD JPY. It's already pulling back. So once the cross happens to the upside, take your buy entry. It still has a very long way to go to 78.42. So there will be several buy entries in between before the destination is achieved. So look for a buy entry during this week on NZD JPY. Look for a buy. NZD card is the next one on the list. Okay, NZD card is currently sitting at a resistance, but with the candle that closed last week, we can see this may give it some kind of momentum to the upside, but we are going to wait to see what is going to happen. So NZD card is still expected to drop up to 0.9250 NZD card, so we look for some buy on NZD card. NZD card, let's look for some buy. So look for a buy and take your profit before 0.9250 NZD card. Look for a buy on NZD card. The next pair we'll be looking at is NZD Swiss franc. NZD Swiss franc is currently at a resistance, but very well optimistic that this will get broken and come up to come up to 0.6793. Okay, still expected, sorry, it's expected to come up to 0.6661. NZD Swiss franc is expected to pull up to 0.6661. So proper pullback is what we are going to wait for during this week. Okay, you wait for the pullback. The resistance has been broken already. The resistance has been broken. So look for a buy. Look for a buy on NZD Swiss franc. The move is a strong move to the upside. So this is a clear indication that this pair is going to pull up. It's still going to pull up NZD Swiss franc. So the next pair we're going to look at right here is USD card. The last pair we're going to look at is USD card. So USD card is still expected to drop some more to 1.2527 USD card. So let's look for a sell entry on USD card. Okay, is either you look for that proper pullback or you take the continuation once stochastic crosses each other, or you take the proper pullback. So look for a sell entry on USD card. Okay, USD card, look for a sell entry. Now on all the pairs, we want to look out for AUD US, AUD Swiss franc, look for a buy. AUD JPY, look for a buy. AUD USD, look for a buy. AUD card, look for a buy. AUD NZD, look for a buy. Card Swiss franc, look for a buy. Euro AUD, look for a sell. Euro card, look for a sell. Euro NZD, look for a sell. Euro GBP, look for a sell. Euro USD, look for a sell. Look for a buy rather. Euro USD, look for a buy. GBP JPY, look for a good buy entry. GBP USD, look for a buy. G chef, look for a buy. GBP chef, look for a buy. GBP card, look for a buy. NZD USD, look for a buy. NZD JPY, look for a buy. NZD card, look for a buy. NZD Swiss franc, look for a buy. USD card, look for a sell. So guys, this is what I have for you guys this week. Our odd pairs, as usual, we normally pinpoint our odd pairs for each of the week. So our odd pairs for this week between Monday 22 Monday February 22 to February 26, our odd pair for this week is AUD pairs. AUD is currently strong, so we're expecting you want to take AUD pairs against all other pairs. Okay, so you want to buy in favor of AUDs, Australian dollars. Okay, that is number one. The second pair we'll be pinpointing is GBP pairs. Some of the GBP pairs like GU, G chef, G card, and GJ, these three pairs, and Euro GBPs, these five pairs are good to buy in favor of GBPs. All right, so GBP pairs is the second one. The third one is NZDs. NZD pair is expected to rise. Okay, we have four NZDs like NZD USD, NZD JPY, NZD card, and NZD Swiss franc. So these four pairs you can look for a buy. So number one odd pair is AUD. AUD is strong. Number two odd pair is GBP. Number three odd pair is NZD. All right, so guys, let's capitalize on these three pairs to trade it against all other pairs. All right, so this is what I have for you guys this week. So if you have not you have not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon button so you can get to receive all notification on all content we post on our channel. Okay, so I expect you guys to use this judiciously, and if you have not joined our Telegram group, there is a link below. Check in the comment below, you will find a link to join our Telegram group. You can join our Telegram group. There we have a lot of discussion, and you can be notified on anything we we are planning to do. All right, so see more of you guys, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, share it with your family, let them also enjoy this benefit. All right, so see more of you guys next week, and bye bye for now, and happy trading.